Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umuokpu Oka, Anambra State. This morning, I have a little message for some fans or for some people. Whenever you start something, there are some things you should not be paying attention to. People that don't contribute to your life. Some people want to come in the form of they want to praise your show and tell you keep it up. Then in between, they'll be looking for how to insult you. That is how I've been surviving all this while. I don't pay attention to people that don't contribute to my life. I don't pay attention to people. Once they come and talk, no matter how annoying it is, I tell them thank you, good afternoon, thank you, good morning. They'll foolishly reply and say, hey, they turn their mind, they thought that they impacted in your life. No. What most people do is that they look for a way to make you feel less of yourself so that you will not become anything in life, so that you will feel that you're not doing anything. I've always warned people, pay attention to people's words. If they are not adding value, if you say, oh, I want you to be dressing a certain way, and you are not bringing 12 outfits, even one, then you are not contributing to that person's life. All you have to do is to shut your crap. Because sometimes some people don't understand that. Sometimes when you try to, it might not affect my kind of person. But there are some people you tell all these things, you demoralize them. My kind of person, I don't get demoralized. I thank my God and I move on. That I thank you and I move on doesn't mean I want to respect you. It's to mean that carry your wahala and go. Do you understand? My show is not about you that don't like what I'm doing. My show is about me and how comfortable I am. This show is not about wearing Euro and Buba or wearing a show. Okay? It's about the girl next door. So just in case you don't grab the concept. And just in case you don't understand, there is an AC here. But it doesn't blow well to this place because it's a small AC. The place is just a little bit cool. So I had to put a fan here so it will get to me and it will not affect the noise. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4 fans here. So any angle I want to face, breeze will touch you. So I will not pay attention to people that just want to talk, but this is my show. So create your own show and do it the way you want to do it. Don't be coming and be trying to give people advice when you have no value. Even on my blog, can you just imagine somebody won't have the audacity to try to correct my headline. I have to tell the Oga, go and open your own blog and put your own headlines. You will find out that 1,000,001 people will correct you. I've been blogging. This is my 18th year of blogging. 18th year of blogging. I've been on TV almost all my life. Being on TV like this, doing things like this, started from 2000. Singing started from 1985. So people actually have idea of what they want, not what you want. So pay attention to that. Let me quickly move over to the hot topic, because when I say seeing some, I'll use the word IDIOT, you can pronounce it in your brain. I would like sometimes like this, keep short if you are not adding value to people's life. Always pay attention to that. So our hot topic, we have several hot topics today, but let me just start with the first one. The first one is history of wearing black during a funeral. So I saw one short clip here on the net, and the clip was telling us how the black clothes started from Rome, and why people like wearing black to burials is because they want to confuse the ghost of the person, so that the ghost of the person will not be attached to them if they are going home. I started laughing. So they said that the ghost, once they see somebody wearing black, that they, according to the video, that they get confused. Yeah, they get confused, so they don't know, they can't attach themselves to you. So that's why people started wearing black to funerals. So they will see you when you wear a colored cloth. So what I would tell people is to start wearing black. But I made further research and I got some things which I believe might help you or might impart knowledge in one way or the other for you. Here we discover and we share. So let me read out. The tradition of wearing black to a funeral dates back to the ancient Rome, where mourners wore a dark toga called a toga pulla to visually signal grief and grief. Remember, that thing is like a veil, and respect the dead. Over the century, this custom evolved into a deeply symbolic practice and a universal mark of solemnity. So the earliest the symbol of Middle Age. During the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, black fabric was incredibly expensive and difficult to produce. Wearing black became a status symbol, allowing wealthy individuals to visibly display their mourning while showcasing their high social standard. The Victorian era standard, the custom was heavily solidified during the 19th century Victorian period, following the death of her husband, Prince Albert, in 1861. Queen Victoria wore black mourning clothes for the rest of her life. Her prolonged and strict mourning attire influenced the masses across Europe and America, making black the mandated color for grieving. So, cultural symbol and modern shifts. Meaning of the color. Historically, the color black represents an absence of light. That means the person's life is now dark, standing for solemnity, stillness, and a time of reflection. Equalizer and boundary. In modern Western society, the donning of black is often seen as an equalizer. It helps unify a crowd in shared grief and sets an emotional boundary, preventing mourners from drawing unwanted attention. Global perspectives. While black is a dominant funeral color in many cultures, mourning costumes vary globally. For example, in many Buddhist and Hindu traditions, white is the preferred color of mourning, symbolizing purity and the cycle of rebirth. In modern celebration of life, in recent years, many families have moved away from the rigid black dress code, opting to wear bright colors to celebrate the life of the deceased. So my father actually died earlier on, before my mom died. And during the time of my father, they will shave your head. They will actually shave your head. And somebody said shaving of hair will create that boundary between the life and the death. I don't know who is bringing out all these traditions. I don't know where they saw spirits, because they do not barb their hair. But that is what they said. They will shave us. They shave us gorimapa. I had a very long hair. They shaved me gorimapa. They call it gorimapa shine. Let them put oil. Let it shine in the sun. The mourning cloth was real mourning cloth. Color. If you put it by mistake inside water, all the color will come outside. So then you really feel that somebody died. The atmosphere is DEAD. You will know when somebody died like this in those days, from that 80s to 90s, you will feel it that somebody died. But of recent, when my mom passed away, I decided to choose the color red. My mother really loved red. Anybody that knows us very well will see that everything is red. Carpet, you see the Arabian one that has all these Arabian carpets, right? That would be the only thing that you see as color. My mother would put curtain red, every chair red, to be like Olumbo Lumba house. Is it Orumba or something like that? Olumbo Lumba. She loves the color red. If you see her, because she's not so light like us, she will rub a red lipstick, a wine lipstick. Because she gets so happy when she ties a red George or wear the red gele or she wears red cloth. She feels empowered. In short, you will notice that she'll be telling you when she wears red, she'll be telling you, how do I look, how do I look? But she wears other color, she will just wear and go. They'll say it's Ashwebi. But anytime she puts on red, so I try to sell red color for everybody. Something red. But surprisingly, we had 4 clothes to change. The one we used for service of song in Lagos, not just service, we had 2 types of service of song. The one we used in Oboka, where Oka people do meeting. The one when we traveled, the one they did evening mass. Different cloth, Ashwebi is just spreading. The one we wore for the day of the burial is different. The one we wore after they buried her in church, white and white. Nobody is shaving hair again. So you see sometimes like this, these are man-made laws. So why I'm saying this is because people were dragging Daddy Freeze and his wife for wearing black. I listened to his explanation. He said he didn't even look at the color for the day. He just felt that, oh, it's black for burial. He didn't know it was all white actually. But people are still dragging. But that is his choice. I just decided to read this history of black and how they make burial so sorrowful. And you see somebody happy to scrape somebody's head. After they've used scissors, they will now use razor blade to give the person shining. They will not say the widow will not step out, not minding if the widow is working in the place that she needs to resume. Thank God for government. They made my mother, after we came back here to Lagos, they made my mother not to come outside for 1 whole month. She cannot go out to wear this, buy or sell. That burial home for the one of my father was tough. Everybody was falling ill because everybody was sad. But this one of my mother, we did it, we cried, and everything, the sorrow we share is personal to us. Because to me, she lived a fulfilled life, but I would have loved that she lived longer. But burial nowadays, I think they are trying to tell us that maybe the afterlife, there's something better there. I don't know. And they also said that, from what I read, people that commit suicide don't have the opportunity to see the light. They will be stuck where they are. So be careful when you're thinking about suicide. You will be stuck forever. Just imagine, when you are alive, you have choices. But when you are dead, you don't have choices. You'll be stuck in that place where that thing happened to you, according to what I read. So I don't think it's anything. It means anything. Alex Okubo is late. Most people that wore that white, their mind might even be black for him. So sometimes when you come to people, you come with all sincerity to that burial. And there was mass. I thought it was just one bam stone that they stole. They stole, I think this Susan Peters, she also said her phone was missing. A lot of people complained that somebody came and stole, and that person wore white to that burial. So we should be careful what we believe. Yeah, we have to be very, very careful. If you pay attention to all our Catholic prayers, you will notice that Catholics are already ready for death. All our prayers are always now and the hour of our death. Catholic prayer prepares you for death. So it's nothing to us. You understand? As far as you have a very clean mind, just open your heart to things. Open your heart for love. Open your heart for forgiveness. Open your heart for people that treat you right. And that's why I start with people that like condemning. I see people coming on net, opening their hearts, what they are going through and all that. And when you read underneath, you will just see why people don't come out to speak their mind. Because somebody will start something and somebody will just believe that, but I drag them. You don't know that that thing you are doing, you are killing the person suffering. The person might not have a very hard heart. The person might just take one substance and everything is gone. I hope the person is happy. May God guide Alex Okuboso. Nigeria was touched by the whole thing. And may God see the family through this difficult time. Amen. So let me quickly move over to the next hot topic. And the next hot topic is a very nice one, but it's very sensitive too. We're talking about the Federal Road Safety Corps impounds 1,000 fake diplomatic plate numbers nationwide. Are you a diplomat? Are you a diplomat? Some people is yes and people is no. Some of the one that is no, that is carrying diplomatic number. What are you looking for? What do you want? Because I found out that most of those diplomatic, they don't really go through what we go through, going to VIO to check vehicle inspection just to get the MOT and all that. So let me establish the story just in case. So Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, have agreed to strengthen collaboration to curb the abuse of diplomatic and official number plates across Nigeria. Over 1,000 vehicles using fake plates were recently impounded nationwide. In a joint statement, Foreign Affairs spokesperson Kimebi Ebiefa and FRSC Corps Public Education Officer Osondu Ohaere agreed to deepen information sharing and link diplomatic accreditation records with vehicle registration databases, the real-time verification. It added that some individuals are also illegally using ambassadorial titles and fake diplomatic passports. The Federal Road Safety Corps Assistant Corps Marshal Olusegun Ogungbemide said nationwide operation intercepted 1,000 vehicles using fake diplomatic plates, cloned documents, and unauthorized government plates. Why? Both agencies warned that misuse of diplomatic plates undermines Nigerian diplomatic integrity and poses national security risk. They said the practice tarnishes Nigeria's international image and can aid criminal activities. The ministry and FRSC will launch public awareness campaigns on legal consequences of forgery and impersonation. The ministry urged Nigerians to report suspected cases of abuse to law enforcement. This is so sad. I can't even believe that somebody... See, I have a lot of diplomats around me. If you know me very well, a lot of my friends are diplomats, but I've never for one day tell them, because they want to push me into what they are doing, like, oh, be part of our meetings, be part of this one. It's okay, I'll enjoy it. But for me to start changing my plate number just because, oh, this is my sister or this is my brother or this is my best friend is a diplomat, I will not do that. Except I'm called to that office, then I will do that. So you have to warn your family and friends, not because by affiliation they will start putting diplomatic numbers. I know most of them. I've seen them in churches. I've seen them so many places. They are not diplomats, but they carry diplomatic numbers. I know who are the diplomats. I have a lot of ambassadors around me as friends. So I know who are the right people around me. So carry the plate number does not oppress me. I am ready to go to that VIO. All my cars, I will take them one by one there. And as far as I will drink water for 1 year, just imagine that you are moving, you think you are safe, and they just impound you. Your car is gone. Your car is good. I don't like being an illegal person. I like being legal in what I'm doing. I like all my documents to be correct. Do you understand? I don't know how you feel when you carry fake things and move around. I don't do all that. I don't go to a country with fake documents. No, everything, if they tell me I have just 1 month or 2 weeks to stay there, I am okay. And I come back. But some people, they have the boldness. I remember in those days, they will do Oluwole, they will do everything. Even the working permit, everything, and they will travel. And they will hold it from there. They don't become legalized. But my kind of person cannot enjoy it. In short, I feel go report myself to the authority, say police, I have done this, I have done this. That is me, because my conscience will keep bothering me. I can't do it. So I took pains, I've taken pains to go to DIO several times to stay there and let them do cars. I do it myself. Because sometimes when you drive, send it to people that is driving you, you might not get the exact result. They might tell you this is the problem. Oh, your tire, one of them, and you send them to buy you tire. You think you bought brand new. By the time they check it and say this your tire is not good, they ask the person you sell or you bought from, what kind of tire did you sell to me? You need that experience. You need to go there. It's only that the only problem I have with VIO, they should reduce the time. The thing is too much. Like it takes my whole day. Don't take my whole day, but they should reduce the time so it will be fun to come, check your car and go. You understand? So please, people should stop carrying diplomatic this thing up and down. So now we have moved to entertainment sector. Yeah. So this entertainment, I don't know if you watch the Miss World Nigerian 2026, the one they did, organized by Silverbird. Miss Bayelsa, her name is Kabiri George. She won. That lady really looked like a model. Yeah, she really looked like a model, Kabiri George. And she has a very long name before Kabiri, so we'll just have to shorten it for the sake of this my production. Her name is Kabiri George. She's representing Miss Bayelsa, and she won Miss World, Miss World Nigerian 2026. She's so beautiful. She's a black beauty, and the first runner-up is Miss Anambra. So Miss Anambra won the best costume. This lady has been giving us Igbo vibes. Even when she landed, her turtleneck dress was kind of Isiago and this our also their talks. I like it when people project their culture all the time. You might come from a very diverse culture. You might come from Nigeria mixed with Brazil or mixed with anything. But there's one you might just want to focus on, right? You know, remember a few days ago, almost half of Nigeria were all Mexicans because of the ball they played. Mexico versus South Africa. Almost half of Nigeria were Mexico. That's how they call it Mexico, not Mexico. The S is pronounced as H. So it was fun. I really had fun being Mexico last week. And everybody was using the Coco. Remember that movie, that cartoon movie, Coco? We really had fun. But you see, when you are depicting your culture, go all out with it. But you know, Miss Bayelsa, I didn't even know she was one that wore the crab. There was a crab dress during display of the culture. Maybe I didn't hear when she was called. But just in case you want to watch this pageant, it's on YouTube. I always tell people don't know the value of YouTube. There are so many international shows I like watching. Maybe when you leave the States and you are back to Nigeria, you can still watch those international shows on YouTube and you're not missing out, especially The View. Yeah, especially The View. I really love watching The View. I don't miss it every day. Most of the show, like Sherry just rounded up because they closed the show. There's even Good Morning America. The other thing is on YouTube. So you don't have to say, oh, there are things I like watching. No, you can still find them on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and find this Miss Nigeria and watch it A to Z, just in case you miss it. So I think the title is Miss World Nigeria 2026. You'll see it. There's almost like 12K views there. So don't be left out, because this particular show, like the finals, it was held 8th of June, yeah, 2026. And I'm not hearing a lot of people speaking about it, just for some media houses. So we should be paying attention, because why? They actually vote internationally. She's going to represent us in Miss World, and they need our vote, Nigeria. I know that we are very competitive, but at least this small one that they are doing, that will put us out there, that will help a sister, we should be doing. We should be voting. You know, small money might be attached to it, but just sacrifice it. Nigerian names, we're supposed to be out there, because the way the world is just tossing us as if they are rejecting, we are not rejected though. We are not rejected. We are who we are. Nigerians, the giants of Africa. So we are not taking anybody's jobs, just like the way people have been singing on the roads, on their roads in their country. They are taking our jobs. Nobody's taking our job. We came to create jobs. So that I've moved away now from Miss World. Like I said, Kabiri George, she is the winner representing Nigeria. And Miss Anambra, what's that her name again? I didn't really get her name. But Miss Anambra, she is going to be the first runner-up. I think there must be another pageant for her. That's how it's usually how they do it. But she won the best costume in the show, and her costume, I really love that brace. Yeah, there's like a brace, you know, like when Roman soldiers want to fight. I really love that. I really love that. Whoever is that designer, please, under this they say, I sir, just put it there. And please don't forget to like and share my videos. Thank you all for all who has been watching. Thank you very much. So let me quickly move over to the Big Brother Nigeria 10/10 reunion. You see, Thelma, when I was watching it, some people like secrets, and they do secrets to the detriment of themselves. Someone like me, I'm not secretive, right? I am not secretive. If I want to speak pidgin, I speak pidgin. If I want to speak, some people are just fake. They are fake, as in fake in all their life. And because they do all these things, by the time they go and meet other people, it becomes a problem to them. So Thelma did not know what she did was wrong. I've forgotten the other lady. And people should pay attention to this. It is, see, the matters, even I won't carry it in mind the other time. So, oh, you know this guy from home. But when this girl was telling you that I love this guy, you didn't say anything. You pretended as if you don't know. Instead, you have known this guy before you people came to the house. So you would have even told the girl that, I've forgotten her name, but you would have even told the girl that, hey, I knew him from home. So that to exonerate yourself as if you are not interested in the guy. Because I thought you were interested in the guy. Because why? When you became head of house for the short time, it was him you picked. So it was all looking as if you're also interested in this guy, and you have paid attention. And that was what everybody was also saying. So she was crying and was feeling like people don't understand. I don't understand you. That's the truth. In case other people are understanding you, I don't understand you, because I judge people from what they show me. If you're showing me hate and you are telling me love, I was like, this person is crazy. I don't even know what this person wants me to think. So the truth is that you are showing that you are not a friend. You're not a trusted friend, that you just want to betray this girl. That was what we were saying. That might not be your intention, but that was what you are telling us, the viewers. So I hope you understand where we are all coming from. Nobody hates you, nobody dislikes you, but it's just the energy we're getting from you. Thelma, I hope you've learned one or two. In short, the way people were just insulting themselves, the drunks, we had a lot of drunks in the Big Brother house, and I hope they should address that people should learn to drink responsibly. Somebody, I don't drink alcohol, but when I believe everything is moderation, even eating, moderation, but I see a lot of drunks. So during their Saturday night, I think there should be limits to what they can drink. Because what's the name of that other lady? Yeah, I also saw her at the Miss Nigerian pageant. She's from the north, actually. She's practically drunk all the time. But I know that, if I remember very well, Big Brother gave her a punishment so that she would stop being drunk, because she actually peed, I think, in Dede's box. Come on, go and watch it. You can watch this. You can watch the Big Brother 10/10 reunion on DSTV stream. We dey watch things. And finally, the two housewives, the housewife of Atlanta, The real source of Blender is becoming like a hateful ground. Portia, I'm disappointed in Portia. Portia was trying to label Kim. Is it Kim, the one that owns the taco, trying to drag her and say that she was sleeping with men. Then we also saw Portia trying to sell a house she built with her sweat. I remember that house very well. She trained her daughter, and she wants to sell it now. But I don't know, can she maintain that house that she got, I don't know if she got it, because that house must be in contention, because when my husband was living, that Nigerian guy, he actually moved most of the things to, I think, his partner. Why is she selling? Is she broke? Because to maintain such a very big house, you need a lot of money to maintain such a house. So let her sell. But I want Portia to put it in mind that she's misbehaving, and now her partner, her G partner, has proposed to her, and that's why we have to be very careful about this soothsayer. There was a country, I think there was a country or a state they went to, and they met a soothsayer who actually told, I think it was 2 seasons back or last season, that she was going to get married to a gay, as in a lesbian or something like that. That's why I don't like all this prophecy. I live for now. Right? I live for now. So maybe she carried it. She carried that prophecy, just as if one of our governors that was told that he's going to become the president is carrying that prophecy. You have to be very, very careful when you listen to all this trash. I will not call it trash, but there's some prophecy that it is man-made prophecy, and the devil might even penetrate that prophecy and tell you what your mind has been. See, you must have created that avenue for the devil to come into your life before that thing happens. So let me quickly move over to Real Housewife of Rhode Island. Watch me. Real Housewife of Rhode Island is very boring. Just in case Bravo don't understand, it is boring. They don't have much storyline. They just want to hook on somebody's marriage that does not concern them. The lady said, I am okay in my marriage. Somebody said, he has got to get, it is boring. Bravo, you have to tell them or give them paper, let them add something for us to pick up. It is getting boring. The Real Housewife of Rhode Island, it is getting boring. Please, they should do something about it, because I always fall asleep and start from the beginning again. You can find the 2 Real Housewives I just mentioned, which is the Real Housewife of Atlanta and the Real Housewife of Rhode Island, on DSTV stream. I would have said more, but time is not on our side. Don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to share my video. And please be polite when you are commenting. I always tell people, when you go to people's pages, if you have nothing good to write, just put ha 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 ha, or thumbs up, or give them one nice emoji. That alone can save a life. A lot of people are depressed on the internet. I have to speak about depression. Sometimes what you drop on their pages increases or decreases it, depending on how they take it. We should learn to be kind to people. People are no longer kind. So I think it's up to us that understand the meaning of kindness to be preaching about kindness. People are no longer kind to people. They want to behave anyhow and just make it worse. So learn to be kind to somebody today. Comment responsibly on people's pages, and it's not necessary to give people advice when you are not asked to, and especially when you are not contributing to that person's life. But don't forget to shop with us at Anthony Supermarket, 87B Olani Street, New Okoba, Lagos. Bye for now.